So hello, how are you all doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. So I got this phone call and I said, "Oh my gosh," because we were talking about this fried rice forever, and so I had to come down and see what this thing was all about,
All
and
right.
then I found out about a place called um, your catering company called Elnora's Catering Company.
Yeah.
Can y'all tell me a little bit about that and how I got started and
Yeah.
what you all
You
do?
want to talk?
Go ahead.
Okay. So Elnora's catering company, the name Elnora's, it comes from my mother. Okay, my mother's name is Elnora.
Mhm.
She taught us how to cook from knee high.
Mhm.
So she taught all her girls, the 6 girls, and it was 5 boys.
Okay.
And so she taught us all how to cook. And so I said, why not dedicate the restaurant to my mother, which is deceased now, but she did a very great job with us as a big family. And so that's where the name derived from. That's why I named it Elnora's. She deserves it, okay?
And what type of food do you all serve?
So we serve all types of food. So we are soul food cuisine.
Mhm.
So we serve from soul food to gourmet, you know, we do all types of food. And so what we was doing, we actually just opened up and getting ready to get licensed for a restaurant in Champaign, 809 Denison. And so we said we'll start off with the fried rice and the fried chicken.
Okay.
And we just started off with that because the pandemic came.
Gotcha.
So we
Gotcha.
said we don't want to overwhelm the people and, you know, people don't have funding no more. So let's do something small, but we cook mashed potatoes, gravy, rice, white rice. We cook dressing, mac and cheese. If you go to our Elnora's Catering Calf page, you'll see.
That's your Facebook page.
Yes, the Facebook page. And Elnora's Catering Calf page on Instagram too. And it's on TikTok too.
Wow.
And so we just decided to start small. But when you go to those pages, we have other food to offer, like
Yes.
waffles and chicken. Okay, we did a pot of greens for this lady. She had lost someone in her family. We just did a big old pot of greens to feed 500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so I said, well, you know what? We're not even going to charge you for it. You lost people in your family. They lost people to COVID. And I said, you know what? Let's just go buy the greens. And we went and bought it. And
That must be the pastor and you all, the
yeah,
ministry.
she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. She was like, what?
Having faith in
She
God.
said, you don't want to pay? I said, no, we don't charge. No.
But to our audience, that was something that God had told them. They do have prices and they will be charging, but it's just this faith of, at times business owners, I know what you're saying, that sometimes just,
Yeah.
you see somebody in need and it's really
Yeah.
just like,
Yes.
and it really just depends. It's not like an everyday thing. It's really a faith move.
Yes.
And I wanted to make sure everybody knows that they have a cash app.
Right.
and
Right, we saving money to buy, to get our restaurant going.
Yeah,
You have
open,
to charge. So
yeah, so this
absolutely.
so this is not charity, but the reality is sometimes God moves you as and I've experienced that as well.
Yes.
I just love what you all do when you start talking about soul food, because food is a binder.
Yes.
It brings people together.
Yes, it does.
Business. So I appreciate seeing you all be able to do that. So we want people to go up to, say your Facebook page one more time.
Elnora's Catering and Cap.
And Instagram, Instagram for the catering, it's Elnora's.
Elnora's Catering and Cap.
And that's ELNORA apostrophe S.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right. That's all you got to do is Google that or Facebook search
Yes,
that,
you can Google it, yes.
and you'll find a lot of delicious flavors. Tell us about, one thing about, the restaurant business and the catering business is a tough business to be in.
Yes.
What keeps you all motivated to do what you do?
We love it.
The people.
It's a passion. The
Passion.
people, you should hear how the people talk about this
Yeah.
food. We had did a pop-up at Lincoln Square Mall, Bar Marauders, okay? We did not know this lady was recording us or just taking notes. We
Small
didn't know.
politely.
So we did our pop-up show, right? sold the rice and fried chicken. She ate that rice and fried chicken. She called it flavor. She said this flavor she have never had in her life.
Wow.
Never. Been all over the world, just never had this flavor. And so she was happy to do an article on us in Small Politely. And we sold out. She couldn't believe it. We sold out our first time. Pop-up, first pop-up.